Salve te discipuli, and welcome to part 2 of our mercātor translation. We're back to our normal textbook, so not the explore the story part, because we've got some words in here that might need to be glossed, and those aren't going to show up on the explore the story. So we're going to take a look back in our normal textbook. This is page 20, and we're going to go through the translation. So I need to do some adjusting of where my face is for when I zoom. Okay, hang on. Sorry. Always having to try and figure this out. Make me a little bit smaller. And we're going to move over here. I'll move my face over here. And this will work. Okay. So we've got our glossed words on the side. These are words that we haven't learned yet or that are new to us, just to kind of help you with your translation. So let's run through those really quickly. We have mercātor is our word for merchant. Amicus means friend. Visitat is visiting. Wilam is house. Now we've seen this as willa. We've seen the nominative form. So now we're seeing the accusative form for some of our nouns. Salutat, this is one of our new verbs, meaning he greets. Pecuniam numerat, right, is counting money. Argentarius, this is our word for a banker. Salve, this is hello, you should be familiar with this one. Respondet, this means replies. It's where we get the word respond from. Quoque, quoque is one of our vocabulary words for this chapter. So this means also. In lecto recumbit, this means reclines on a couch. Cantat is singing. Pavonem, this means peacock. Pavo, without the nem ending, pavo is our nominative form. Pavonem is going to be our accusative form. Coquit is cooking. So this is the verb to cook. We've learned coquus, our noun, meaning a cook or a chef. So you could have coquus, coquit. The cook is cooking. So just make sure you're keeping those, paying attention to which one's a noun and which one's a verb. If it's got the T ending, it's going to be a verb. Laetus is happy. This is one of our adjective vocab words this week. Audit, meaning hears or listens to. This is where we get the word audio from. Non est, this means is not. Cenam, this is our word for dinner. Again, cena is the nominative form. Cenam is the accusative. Expectat is waiting for. We get the word expect from this. And vituperat, this is tells off or curses. Okay, so let's walk through this translation. So mercātor, right? This is the merchant. So the friend or a friend visits or is visiting Caecilius. So remember, with our verbs, we can say visits or is visiting. So a friend is visiting Caecilius. The friend is a merchant. The merchant enters the house. Claymanes is in the atrium or the main room. Claymanes greets the merchant. Okay, so remember, we're paying attention. Our subject is usually going to be at the beginning, verb is usually going to be at the end, and if there's a direct object, it'll kind of come in between them. So just make sure you're paying attention to that, and make any corrections on your translation as needed. Caecilius is in the office or the study. Caecilius is counting money. Caecilius is a banker. The friend enters the study. Caecilius gets up. Remember, surgit we saw in the last chapter when Grumio and the dog, the Canis Cerberus, were in the kitchen. Hello, Caecilius greets the merchant. Hello, the merchant responds. Caecilius enters the dining room. The friend also enters. The friend reclines on a couch. So that reclines on a couch is glossed for you here. The banker reclines on the couch. Grumio is singing in the kitchen. Grumio is cooking a peacock. The cook is happy. So here, right, we have that noun form, the cook, and then cooked here is our verb form, to cook. So he cooks. So just make sure you're paying attention to those endings because these two are very similar words. So we got to make sure we're translating the noun as a noun and the verb as a verb. Caecilius hears the cook. Caecilius is not happy. Caecilius is waiting for dinner. The friend is waiting for dinner. Caecilius curses or tells off Grumio. All right, so that's how we translate this passage. Again, there's going to be a little bit of flexibility with some of the verbs. So for the verbs, you can say he hears or he is hearing, whichever one sounds the best to you. If you're curious about how you translated, if you translated a sentence differently and you want to double check with me, feel free to send me an email. We can talk about that. Otherwise, please make sure that you send me a picture of your translation. Again, 7th grade, I don't think we have really fully remote students, but if you're absent this week, send me a picture of your translation so that you can get credit for participation for this week, because we did do this in class and I want you to get your class points for the week. So thank you. Please, again, email me if you have any questions at all. Send me that picture with your corrections on it. And I hope to see you in class next week. Walete discipuli.